Hello everybody, and welcome to the first round of the Mario Kart Double Dash Time Trial 1 Tries. Today we got an exciting match for you. We got MegaMatt versus Riqbic. MegaMatt is the higher seed and has opted to ban Bowser's Castle. Riqbic followed up by banning Baby Park and trying to get through this as fast as I can. The first pick is Luigi Circuit by MegaMatt. I like the idea of starting here. I used to use Luigi Circuit as my warm-up course for a while. Just something comforting. I guess it's because you always start your Grand Prix on Luigi Circuit. Lots of practice here. For those who are wondering, my co-commentator got caught up, so you only got me, Baseball Kid, on the mic today. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give it a second for streams to sync up. Good luck to the racers. Looking even. We'll see how they do about this big turn. You need some spacing and sideways mini turbos to stay on the inside. Both of them hitting the zipper near the same. Definitely keeping it close. Coming around on the last turn, it looks like MegaMatt takes the first lap by 0.3 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see how well they do their shrooms here. Definitely a key part in the runs here, getting it on the inside of the sand and not getting stuck on the walls. Looks like MegaMatt took it a little cleaner on the inside. Overall, the lap was 0.1 faster, increasing his lead. Neck and neck, anything can happen here. Riqbic with a dropped MT, losing himself some time, not helping at all. Oh, and there we go. Matt is in the grass. I think that is going to do it. 117.4 and 117.3. MegaMatt wins by 22 milliseconds. Whew! That was a great recovery by him at the end. Taking the unused path on the right side where you can maintain your 70 miles per hour, bringing it to the inside for a shroom, and barely coming in for the clutch win. Now, Riqbic has the next pick. Sorry, keeping chat going so they can do their picking. I'm actually not sure where Alex is going to go. I know he really likes Bowser's Castle. Unfortunately, that was banned. Looks like his pick is Dry Desert. I'm under the impression both players have warmed up on all their courses, and this should be good. I know personally for myself, if I haven't played Dry Desert a while, my spacing at the beginning is very off, and I have trouble fitting in all the MTs that they want there. Key things to look at when the runners go through this course are going to be the shroom spot. You have to delay the start of your mushroom. And then at the end section, when you're going around the dunes, there are a lot of bumps there. It's hard to maintain a smooth, consistent line. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sync is looking amazing. Thank you, GSA, for figuring it out and doing your thing. Matt came off the rock there. Fortunately, wasn't big. He's managed to stay on the inside where Alec went wide with his dropped MTs. Sorry, I gotta be specific. Riqbic And, oh, Matt got caught, couldn't bring his cart out wide enough, ended up in the dark stand. And for the first time this race, Riqbic has a lead by about 0.1. The tornado cycle was awful for both of them. Matt managed to get his shroom in there. Riqbic opting to go around and play it safe. Ooh, there he goes. That pesky pillar there. The hitbox there is wider than it's supposed to. Plus, the turn itself is rather awkward. So it's really hard to maintain all your momentum sideways and truly get around the pillar. I think that is going to seal the deal, the pokey there for Riqbic. Coming up, throwing the shroom in. MegaMatt on the last section there. Oh, I'm enjoying the style points from Riqbic. He knows that it's been rough. Just enjoying his time in the sinkhole, thinking about life. MegaMatt with an easy win there. And Riqbic coming in about 10 seconds later. So, here we go. Rick throwing in chat, ugh, I missed like actually 20 MTs, quote unquote there. A little shaky. Happens to the best of us in tournaments. You're really focused on spamming those mini turbos, not losing any speed. He needs to take a second to relax and think about life. So you got two options here. You can go with something, of course, that's very consistent, like Mushroom Bridge, Mushroom City, or Peach Beach. Another option would be a comfort track, something where you feel like you space a little more. I've opted to Baby Park once or twice in these tournaments. For some reason, it just feels really consistent and like you can space your MTs out. Riqbic has come in now, opting to go to Wario Coliseum. I actually like this pick. It kind of hints on those long spaced MTs. I also think he has an edge over MegaMatt in his R-Tech. R-Tech will be used on the spiral. Simple answer is mashing your left or right bumper, and it causes the cart to turn sharper while maintaining approximately your top speed of 57 miles per hour. That is top speed while drifting. When you throw in a mini turbo, you can get upwards of 70 miles per hour. We're off. Both of them are opting for the 2 MTs before the very first corner. It is only at like the top 2 players that actually add that extra MT at the beginning. Here we go for the spiral. MegaMatt opting for his shrooms and Riqbic opting for some later shrooms. Ooh, that was the scary line. He managed to stay on. I think Riqbic had trouble getting his R-Tech going, and then he felt like he panicked and was like, I need these mushrooms to save whatever I can. Another idea here is one tries. If you lose your shrooms, they're definitely gone. Wario Coliseum is fairly on the safe side for some courses. However, Casual Corner has taken its fair share of victims. And there we go, Commentators curse. You start talking about it and somebody falls. Riqbic missing the angle off the top there and falling into the drink. MegaMatt coming up to the big ramp before the spiral. Hopefully his R-Tech clicked. It looked much better in the first lap. Unfortunately, he got a little trampoline and stuck on the inside. Quick to recover. Let's check out Riqbic's spiral now. It's a one try. We're going to take that. it looked like he lost it a little bit at the end and went wide. MegaMatt just needs to stay consistent and should be an easy win for him. And put the commentator's curse after saying something like that. Move the attack. Final turn. MegaMatt is going to take this 203. Riqbic enjoying his extra time on the course. And coming in with a 216. That fall was tough. It always seems like in tournaments, falls that you've never seen, dropped MTs, something new will find its way into it. Okay, here we go. Next pick from Riqbic is going to be to Mushroom Bridge. The idea here is lots of MTs. Hopefully it can be consistent. This course itself, at higher levels, you really focus on spreading out your MTs, putting more space into them, and it can help with your consistency, not rushing MTs. We're hoping for the best. Riqbic, come on. Promise me a good race. I'm still hoping for it. I know you got it. Get those nerves out. Go. Should probably look at their course times when they load their ghosts. That's a good idea. 4 races in. So countdown has been done in chat. And here's the start. You got a couple scary cars and buses along this course. You try and stay on the inside of the wall and hope for the best about not getting stuck or bouncing off. The first easy but also slightly scary bus was right there at the beginning. Both of them made it clean on the inside. Looks like Riqbic took that tunnel a little better except for the exit. And there's a car. MegaMatt coming in with a 27.2 opener versus a 28.5. That's 1.3 seconds to make up. Both of them getting stuck on the wall there. Slightly different spots. Riqbic now has 2 shrooms for the last lap. I'm assuming he's going to go with the flap strat for his shrooms. It'll be interesting. I know from personal experience, having this mushroom spot, extra mushrooms, you think about it a lot in these races. It's very interesting. MegaMatt adds another 2 seconds to his lead there. That was a nice shroom by Riqbic, and sure enough, pulling up the flap shroom there. The extra shroom spot. Matt going through the final tunnel. Looks smooth. Not too much wall action there. And final straightaway, he's going to come in with a 123. Riqbic on the left side coming in with a 127. He had a few awkward wall bumps in there. However, I did start to see some of that rhythm and consistency we've been talking about. There is still hope that he can bring this around. Let's go with that reverse sweep. Okay. Looking at the chat for the next pick from Riqbic, going to Mushroom City. We're maintaining this idea of A-Tech, very consistent rhythm in your mini turbos, trying to get his hands moving and get things going. MegaMatt has a 135.9 on his ghost, 899 if we're being technical. I didn't see Riqbic time. I also know he's not using his normal memory card because we've seen those false laps in there. So this might be his time trial only thing. It looks like my co-commentator of Goomba NL has managed to make it home from his evening activities and will be joining us shortly in this call. Speak of the devil.
Guess who's here?
Get you caught up. MegaMatt is up 4-0 on Riqbic. Riqbic's been looking a little shaky. He's taken to Mushroom City and Mushroom Bridge as his last two courses. My guess is build that consistency.
Yeah.
And then we got a 0.4 lead for MegaMatt after the first lap.
Yeah, Matt has been doing really well on recovering from what I saw. Like, oh, and there's the big mistake from Riqbic. And you could see, like, he got stuck pretty long in that pillar, whereas I think if Matt were to crash into that wall, he would, like, immediately recover with either a shroom or a quick mini turbo. There's the car hit, but immediately mini turbos to get back up to speed.
Let's see the shroom spot, low wide, doesn't throw in the extra MT. Riqbic actually looking good.
Yeah.
Looking better.
Wide exit. Yeah, let's put it that way.
He definitely got the start of the shroom in the right spot.
Little tax fraud from Matt there, ramming into the car. But getting through this truck.
I think. 139.0 from that and a 140.6 for Riqbic, bringing these races closer together. And do you guys hear that guitar music in the background that you brought, Goomba?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Hopefully that should be better.
Riqbic is starting to give up. He was asked to pick his track and put I don't care.
Oh,
and then opted for a Rainbow Road.
That's not what you want to see.
It's turning into this desperation picks. You want to see Waluigi Stadium after this? Because I feel that incoming. Or maybe some DKM.
I mean, I like Rainbow Road as a pick, but Matt has been known to pick Rainbow Road as well in these kind of situations, so he should feel pretty comfortable actually. I think Matt is in a really good position here, but you know, it is Rainbow Road. Nerves are in the game, so let's see how they do. These first two corners a little, you know, always like gotta test. Oh, there, Matt. Oh, interesting way of not falling down there, just giving up the drift and instead just steering.
Take a picture. Riqbic is winning right now.
It's happening. Can he keep the lead? No. Well, a few misszippers. Oh, it's so close to the edge. Alright, he saves it with two quick lefts. But that does allow Matt to slightly catch back up. And you can see it's just kind of a second or half a second of difference right now.
So I was following earlier in the commentary and said that Riqbic has better Artec. Can you confirm or deny that?
No, I think that's true.
Okay. Ooh,
yeah, there you go.
He's living up to that talk.
The man, the myth.
0.5
oh no, dude! His wall touching is also very good. He's been getting stuck quite a lot of times now, and has definitely dropped in T. Yeah, he is dropping, and will need a really solid Rainbow Road to catch back up, unless MegaMatt decides to do a little sightseeing in Mushroom City down here.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say. You can wait that out now. Riqbic throwing in some random MTs, barely staying on the course. He will make it to the left. Take a quick breather. MegaMatt with about, I would say 2-second lead.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 2 seconds actually. Right on the dot. However, he did use that extra shroom, so it should be around 1.5 or so.
That is a good catch. I definitely missed that shroom.
Yeah, Matt opted for the early shroom, which is a good idea. No falls though, so didn't matter in the end.
That's a
So
nice
far.
wall bonk by Riqbic on the second hairpin turn.
Oh, he misses the zipper completely and then doesn't even get the mid-air MT.
MegaMatt looking smooth through the spiral there.
Yeah, can he keep it clean this last straight though? There he goes. I think that's playing it safe, right?
Yeah. Looks like he might have omitted an MT and spaced everything out. However, that section is known for lots of spacing on the last couple.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get stuck here in the wall, it's close. He did a fancy A-tech.
Oh, he does get stuck! Will that be enough? I don't think so. Oh, that art tech is looking atrocious. And there it is. Matt's going towards match point. 06.
The instant that Matt started to break away from this wall at the top of the spiral, I thought he was safe. Traditionally, players will get stuck on that wall within the first 2 or 3 MTs and like not even make it to the R-Tech section.
Yeah. But this kind of stuff does happen occasionally, so you know it really isn't over till it's like till they cross the line.
I'm excited for this next pick. We're going to Daisy's Cruiser.
Ooh, alright.
Get a little sunshine, spend some time by the pool, not in the pool, by the pool.
By the pool, that's important here. They didn't bring their towels, so they'll have to do some serious cleanup if they do fall in. So let's see how they will do. The stairs also very dangerous.
Very scary.
Tables, like pretty much that whole first section is just a complete mess of danger and time loss. But you know, Riqbic has to take those risks, I guess, against MegaMatt. MegaMatt is playing pretty well right now.
These guys are both mid-level players, so I don't imagine the table cycles will be too bad.
Yo, Matt is going hard right now. He shroomed on the first lap. Oh, slight mistake though.
Shroomed on the first lap is very bold. That table, both tables, one entering and one exiting, becomes very awkward.
And you're not used to it. Like muscle memory wise, that's not a great thing to do.
I tried that. I'm definitely into the table. So MegaMatt with the MT, with the first shroom, only gained 0.3 on the first lap.
Yeah. Still somehow gained time over it. I mean, that time loss was more than the shroom, maybe?
Table
it's hard to tell.
Might be a little scary third lap for Matt. I think he's going to hit them right as they start moving across. So ideally dip behind the third table.
Yeah, stay on the right side. Riqbic actually dropped an MT and had to grind the wall, so he's falling further behind. He does have to shroom, plays it very safe to get through there.
MegaMatt with some of the hottest stairs in a while.
And the opposite, Riqbic.
And there's the awkward table.
There it was.
Predicted.
But I don't think that's gonna be enough for Riqbic to catch back up. Last section.
MegaMatt with about half-second lead coming out of the kitchen. Up the stairs to the finish with a 141.3, and second later with a 142.3, you got Riqbic.
Wow, MegaMatt with the commanding win, I think this was, over Riqbic. Of course, this is 13 races, so there will be a few more for Riqbic to show his worth.
Riqbic gained those honorable mention points, hopefully. It's all about beating the spread at the end of the season. Every point counts.
Yeah.
Oh, Riqbic is a man after my heart right now. Going to dry that Dino jungle.
Yeah, we won't be able to see the reverse sweep, but maybe Rick can turn it into what should have been a very close race. We'll see. I mean, DDJ, I like that pick. I don't know if it's been paying off since he's been making a few mistakes where he probably, shouldn't have, but maybe right now, since the pressure of those 5 points are off, he can still get that comeback and maybe take 6 points.
Alright, the logs here can be a little scary, in particular
Oh,
one on the
A-Tech.
right.
He accidentally charged the mini turbo and then A-Tech, so he crashed hard into the wall.
What do you do as a runner when you accidentally charge an MT there?
L-Tech.
L-Tech. That's what I was thinking. You throw in a random L-Tech to cancel out the MT.
Yeah. I don't think he was prepared for that though, since like he got the mini turbo instantly pretty much.
I don't know anybody that would be prepared for that. I would whip off the mini turbo and just try and turn extra hard, eliminating
Yeah, I'd R-Tech all of a
mini
sudden,
turbo
I
after.
think.
That's another option, throw in the R-Tech to bring it back.
Yeah, oh, Riqbic is missing so many mini turbos.
MegaMatt is still with his ghost.
Yeah? Does his ghost do Shroomless on the first lap though?
It looked like his ghost only had one.
Oh, there's...
no, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Shroom, yeah, there you go.
Okay, throw my comment out, it's worthless. He has a Shroom.
We'll keep it around from when it's relevant, alright?
Take it, put it in my pocket, I'll pull it out later.
Yeah. Oh, Riqbic, what are you doing, buddy? So many drops and T's. And just these lines look so shaky. Look at that. Into the wall he goes. MegaMatt, a full cave ahead. Oh!
A full fall ahead?
Yeah, true. Well, more than that. Even a missed Lucky to boost. I mean, if you are allowed to fall down and a geyser at the very end, wouldn't have mattered. But that's a nice shout out to Friggs.
Oh yeah, what a guy. Let's get the dinosaur back in these tournaments.
For the people that are unaware, Friggs, fantastic guy from the community, had a very good pace, making the Shroomless shortcut, which is very difficult to do, and then choked it in lap 3 by touching that last geyser.
What is
because he
Frank's
dropped a mini turbo.
He's number 15 overall, I would say.
Something like that.
And still number 4 in the US.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Things are not looking too good for Riqbic. He probably should have gone that one. Technically, he didn't fall down. So, the fact that he lost that one is, I don't know, a little curious, I guess.
We're going to Yoshi Circuit next. Both
Gentlemen.
racers. I'm not sure that's so much as a gentleman as in, hey, Matt saying I'm doing it. Whatever you want, kid.
I think it was more of a, like an invitation without it actually being an invitation, you know? Like, hey, I'm gonna do this. And like, meanwhile, you're secretly hoping, like, oh yeah, me too.
Voluntold.
That was the bait and hook. Alright, let's see how this goes. MegaMatt is going for it lap 1 because of that muscle memory. Playing it safe with the corner before. There it is. Both easy peasy for both.
Looking amazing.
That's so risky to do on that first lap. I don't know why people keep doing that. But I do have massive respect for them.
Like you said, muscle memory.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, it doesn't guarantee that you won't feel it, so...
At this level, it's guaranteed. Easy, easy YOLO.
Well, whatever you say, dude.
MegaMatt coming in with a 36-1 versus a 36-4 on the Riqbic.
Yeah, a little grass there for Matt. Somehow, Riqbic only 0.3 behind, even though that entire lap looks so sketchy from him. A lot of drops and T's, missed A-Tech. But he is keeping up, kinda. Although Matt does have that lead.
Keeping up with the dropped MCs.
A new reality show.
It's a spin-off, naturally.
I'd want to see it, dude.
So there's another 0.3 added.
Yep. Oh, some grass. Oh, look at this shroom, dude!
That was so scary.
That was very spooky.
It was scary for both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rick's looked scary, but it was actually alright. It's just the alignment was a little,
I definitely agree. Alignment was weird. Landing ended up being smooth. That was the key to success.
However, the fact that that was a smooth landing doesn't really pay off. Yeah, 2.5 difference.
We're consistent. Second to 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, Riqbic. I feel really bad for him since a lot of these mistakes seem to come down to nerves. At least that's kind of how it looks like.
I feel like at this point in the race, nerves would be past you, and now it's just hands are cold and you can't get anything going.
Do you think it's because he feels the pressure of like wanting to do well? So every track that he doesn't play well on, he'll just have more pressure because he wants to at least play like one track really well.
That is definitely an option. I know that is the opposite of what happens to me. I get one good fall and then I'm good, and then I'm set. And speaking of falls, here we go with DKM.
Let's go, 3 out of 3 falls for both.
I'm down.
Let's see those 2-minute DKMs.
What do you think they're going to do for the skip strat?
Just RTech. Well, actually, MegaMatt will probably go LTech and braking. But I reckon Riqbic will try to. Well, he'll have to. Like, he doesn't really have a choice to lose time because generally he seems to be losing time pretty much anywhere in the track compared to Matt. Because of those drop to T's.
Both of them opted for shrooms there. Riqbic had the better shroom.
Yeah. Here we go. That looks. Oh, is that LTech and braking?
Oh
God, no! Riqbic falling down immediately in lap 1. He did use that shroom, but I mean that's still a huge deficit. And Matt already in the cannon. Riqbic now finishing up his lap with a 44. Well, at least a better shroom for Matt.
Yeah, much better shroom.
Catching up with his goes. Good line, gets us well a little stuck there.
Good line until you hit the rock.
Yep. Oh, that's
LTech. Yeah,
that's LTech and braking for you. There it was. Oh, that tiny rock. Is it gonna smack him? No. Yeah, no RTech from Riqbic either.
That might have been RTech.
No.
Came in really tight. And
oh my god.
This card had
I think he turned too much. Oh, he missed the aim. Oh, waving at the camera in desperation.
Ooh.
You know, in this like Majora's Mask when that moon is falling down and you got like nothing done. You're just waiting for the end there.
Waiting for it to turn today. Oh wait, wrong game.
Oh, a little wave. Yeah, those are like, hey, at least I tried.
We're gonna break out the Z-Tech.
There it is.
Ooh, that was clean.
Redemption. Oh, aimless mini turbos into the fall. That's a true combo.
Into the drink.
Yeah, that's kind of sad to see. That's not really what you're looking for. To be honest. Look at that 153. As I guess that's the warm-up he did. No, 153 isn't even like that solid actually. Alright, so we're gonna be seeing Sherbet land here. That should be easier for Riqbic. Matt, of course, being based in Canada, knows the snow in and out right now. It was like minus 35 like yesterday or something.
35, jeez.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
pretty terrible.
Let me see what my weather right now is in Celsius.
Alright, that's very important.
I gotta translate it for you guys. We got 17 Fahrenheit here, which is minus 8 Celsius.
I'd say it's pretty cold.
Yeah, Snow started falling about 2 hours ago. Okay, back to the match. I'm interested to see
Oh,
my guys on lap 2.
oh! Did you see that save from MegaMatt? He bonked the
Yes.
wall and somehow didn't bounce away.
Easy
How
save.
did he do that? I need to learn. I've never seen it. There it is,
Ooh!
though, the shy guy.
Doing?
Rick going wide, though he is not catching up. MegaMatt is making these mistakes, but just overall, Riqbic is dropping
And both are
and
shooting
bleeding
here?
so much time. Ooh, good shrooms from Riqbic.
Yeah.
Alright.
He has
Catching
better
up.
than that.
Oh, dropped in T, though.
25
Only
1 versus
0.6
25
gained.
7. Yikes.
What a shy guy hits. Oh, goes around. Matt has to hold the mini turbo. Getting closer.
Yeah, it looks like Riqbic is just inching forward. And
Oh,
I won.
there's a hop. It's over. Last MTs and Matt taking it home. 11-0.
2 races
MegaMatt
left.
commanding right now. This is really crazy actually. I did not expect this score. I really wonder what's going on with Riqbic. Riqbic answering Matt's question about seeing the Shy Guy dodges in lap 3. I actually did miss it, to be honest. However, I can watch it in the instant replay on the stream.
Oh, big brain moves. Peach Beach for the fans.
Oh, okay, you went in between those two Shy Guys. Yeah, it's pretty normal. But good stuff, doing it in the tournament. I guess that was pretty risky. Well done by Matt. Alright. Peach Beach for the fans!
Okay, so I'm calling a 109.4 for MegaMatt and a 110.1 for Riqbic.
You're calling the 012? I'm thinking... Oh, Riqbic, pressing continue! Looking solid right now. I'm predicting a beautiful 110 and a 111.
Oh.
And it's up to you guys to decide who gets the 110.
Oh, clearly Riqbic with the 110. We agree there.
3 drops and T's. Do I see 4? There it is, 4. Can I see 5? Oh! Riqbic wrecking them up right now.
You are having way too much fun.
I feel really bad.
With a 23-3 opener.
I mean, that's a huge difference in Peach Beach to have it in the first lap. Just all those drops and T's coming out.
Nothing that a little lawn mowing can't fix.
Well, it's not a little lawn mowing. This has to be like the full yard.
MegaMatt's got both his shrooms. This will be easy. And cut the grass. Out.
All the way across.
Going wide, avoiding the water.
Oh, he's going wide because of that Riqbic. Catching up. But dropped in T's.
And we're coming in with this 109.4 that I called. Damn it.
At least it wasn't 110.
And 110 for Riqbic, we agreed there.
Yeah.
Whew.
So is Matt gonna do it? Is he gonna get the 13-0? All of the points.
What courses do we even have left? We got Baby Park, Mario Circuit, Waluigi Stadium.
That's it then. Well, there should be like only 2 tracks left, right?
I lied.
Yeah. At this point, there's only 2. So, Riqbic has to make the decision of his life.
He has opted to Mario Circuit, saying that nobody wants to see Waluigi Stadium. I definitely see his point there. Lots of bounces, lots of not fun.
I mean, you know, Waluigi would have been a pretty decent choice, I suppose, but he is looking a little shaky, so maybe he wants a bit more of a consistent track to see if he can at least get that one solid time. But it is on the very last stretch, though. It's a little late to turn it up right now. But who knows? Maybe you can do it. Get that honor back.
The honorable mention point is the most important.
Yeah. All right. Not getting stuck at the wall. Matt using that ghost to check his pace. Ooh. Good line from Riqbic. Drops some T though.
MegaMatt inching ahead, just barely.
Oh,
Oh, there's the grass.
Little grass.
Tying things back up again.
Riqbic going for the extra MT. Why do you do that, buddy? That's not for you. Those are patented Goomba MTs.
Both of them with 31-0 openers. MegaMatt
dropped MT.
with the cleaner transition. Ooh, neck and neck out of the mushrooms.
Oh, I wouldn't say that was clean.
I never said
little
clean.
bonk.
Tying things back
mess.
up.
Alright, here we go. Lap 2 should be free for the Goombas. There we go. Getting through. And they're pretty much tied right now.
Every time I think Riqbic brings back, MegaMatt just says nope and inches forward again.
Yeah, oh, couldn't get that mini turbo out. Stayed in the grass a little long. Good shroom though.
Ooh, we're back to neck and neck. Maybe
Matt does have that upper edge though.
Matt.
Oh, that section every time. It is
and
so
through
close.
There, safe.
I think
Bomb
that's
turn.
Matt.
Oh, both of them going wide.
Oh!
Hey!
Riqbic! He does it! The absolute madman takes the very last point, says no to the sweep, and takes all of the honor. But really well done, MegaMatt, with an insane score of 12-1.
Hi.
Hey, Riqbic.
Mm.
How are you feeling?
Hey, good job, Matt.
Dude, nice job on that win.
I'm sorry that I couldn't have given you a better challenge today.
I think I was playing really well today, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
on one hand, if you were playing really well, I wasn't really gonna win anyway. So,
like, I kind of stopped playing for like a month, and I just got back a few days ago. I really, honestly, did not expect to have DRS.
Breaks tend to help a lot, to be honest.
yeah.
So, Riqbic, I gotta ask, those dropped MTs, were those nerfs or just not used to
No,
playing? What was going on?
Okay, so not recently, maybe like a month ago, I switched entirely over to console. I was kind of like back and forth between console and emulator because I didn't have a stream set up for console.
So it was that.
So I've been playing for the past month exclusively on console, and then my stream decided to go down the drain today, so I had to switch back to emulator. So I was just like totally useless. Like I was starting to get used to it again near the very end, but like if you watch like some of my early races, I actually dropped like more than half of my MTs. It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, I sadly noticed.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
So
really
congrats on getting that last win.
Hey, yeah, at least I didn't get swept. I know that was actually like not a terrible Mario circuit for me.
You might have not won the race, but you won our hearts. And Matt, just really well done on the solid play. Every time you made like a slight mistake, you immediately recovered very well from that, and I feel like that's why you could, like, most of the time take it over Riqbic throughout most of these matches, because once you made a mistake, like, it didn't feel that big, because you immediately went like with a nice line further on, couldn't really stay stuck in that position. So really well done, well played.
I'm just curious, were there any other maps that I could have potentially taken?
Well, I think anything, if you didn't drop a lot of mini turbos, could have been really close at least.
Alright.
Some of the Mushroom Bridge and Mushroom City, those more consistent ones, you were closer. It was still early on, so you're figuring out the Switch 2 emulator.
Mm.
I think if you had those courses at the end, the M2s would have came out. It would have been very close. Hard to say.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll fix my my console stream setup for next time. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Well, hey, good games, Matt. Congrats.
Yeah, good games.
Alright, cool. So GG, well played. And that's gonna be it for us. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. So yeah, I believe is there MKD tomorrow even? I'm not too sure.
Typically, Mondays are pretty dead for races.
Yeah.
Try and
So-
pull this up quickly. You can probably beat me.
After this though, we have some nice Super Mario 64. We got D Whatever versus Liam Kings. So stay tuned and see you there.